And have you ever dated anybody taller than you?
Taller than me? No, I haven't dated anyone taller than me.
Yes, so my correct, loving and wonderful people, some funny questions in a live interview with Yemi. Yes, so it's always the case whenever a housemate is being evicted or if the show has come to an end, they are always going out for media round. Besides that, some people want to interview them, ask them certain questions and to also know how they felt when they were in the house. Yemi answered several questions and also discussed how or the experience he had in the house, advising people also what they should have at the back of their minds whenever they want to go to Big Brother Naija house. I'll be smarting or not be smarting at all, my correct, loving and wonderful people. I would allow you to listen to the interview. But before we do that, you guys are warmly welcome back to this channel. In case you are all here and you still haven't subscribed, please do well to click on the subscription button. And if you're new, oh my god, you are super welcome. Also show us some love and click on the subscription button, click on the bell so that you will always get a notification whenever we upload a new video. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, so at this point, just listen to the interview as much as you can listen to. You may have one or two things to learn from them.
Welcome back.
Hey. Sorry for the break in transmission there.
How are you doing? So where did you stop? So let's go straight because we're trying to keep the time. Did anything prepare you for the reaction you got outside? Like, were you like...
Nah, trust me. My reaction outside, like, was super with the kind of reception that I got when I left the house, right? Because honestly, I'm just like, I honestly didn't think that people really, like me as much as they do and everything, So like leaving the house and, getting that much reception, it's insane, man. It's crazy. So nothing really prepared me for it.
When you wake up and you feel that, hey, Yemi, can I have a picture? What do you do? You're like, hoping.
I mean, the truth about it is that before now, I've always had the mindset of because I believe that we ways, and I've always wanted to be that person. So I've always carried myself in a certain way before now. So like the reaction just amplifies, like what I've always wanted to be. So it's safe to say that I've prepared myself for that, for what I'm
on the show
right now. So,
you have very amazing charisma. The way you carry yourself is like, okay. So with this platform and the whole fame that you got now, how do you intend to invest into it? Like tap from it? What do you
definitely, like before the house, I've always been grinding. I've always been hustling and everything. So like the platform is just gonna amplify, like my hustle and everything. I'm gonna definitely, make the best use of the platform, like in my influencing, in my brand, in my whole branding as a whole. Because before the house, I am a lifestyle and fashion influencer. So I'm basically trying to like take my brand up the notch. I'm trying to make my brand like a go-to brand for like every brand that wants to like influence their stuff, like fashion, lifestyle, and everything. And again, I also have to do the work myself. So that would also involve me, like doing a bit of work, working on my brand, working on the kind of content that I put out. So and I have all the things that I'm going to be launching as well as time goes on. That is still in the works, but I can't really spill the tea yet. You know what I mean? But yeah, like there's a lot of work that I'm doing, and you guys would definitely say that it's less more action.
Can't wait. Wherever you want us,
Yeah, I didn't.
again, to help, we'll always be here to support. So always feel free to reach out, okay? So let me ask, Big Brother generally is an amazing platform, is big, famous, and gives you all of that. But there's always a price to pay. You get. So
Right.
mentally, or there's also pay. Even financially safe, because I think you have to really back up and look good to be out there. So what would you say is your own like side effect? Would you say it has affected you anyway? How do you plan to like
To get better or to like improve on that? I feel like the only way it has affected me is I wouldn't say it has affected me financially, because I'm gonna make a lot back, Do you know what I mean? So you have to spend money to make money. That's all right. Like, I've always been the type of guy that always wanted to look clean anyway. So all my like everything I did in the house, I was intentional. My dressing, my outfit, my looks, everything, I was intentional about it. So that's out of it. I feel like that I would be affected. I mean, I won't say affected. I feel like everyone can relate. The fact that you've been locked out of the outside world for like a couple of times or that long, some people stay till the end of the show. That's like 3 months. Some people stay for 2 months. Some people stay for like, even if it's just for 2 weeks or for like 3 weeks, coming out of the house, you seeing, what people have said or what is being said about you or how you're being perceived or this or that, just kind of messes with your mental health a little bit, So it really kind of fucks with it a little bit, but like you just have to it takes you to have a thick skin to process. I personally would say that that's the only thing that I am battling with. I won't say battling with. I'm good, but that's the only thing that that I has been like the thing for me. It's just been in and out. Because I mean, like, I'm on the internet today, I'm seeing this. I'm on the internet tomorrow, I'm seeing this.
But then we move on. Like, change is change every day. So it's okay to express your feelings to yourself personally in your space, however you want to do that, but we'll always move on. That's the thing with humans. It's okay to feel your emotions, but we'll always pick ourselves up and move on. So yeah, that's okay. Why do you have your sunglasses on? Someone said you're shy.
But
take off
I just go out the gym.
I'm just having to start. Oh, Yemi. So please keep your glasses on. So let me ask. So you've watched shows, yeah? You've watched previous Big Brother shows, and you've been on the show. Now, how would you say it feels like to be on the show and different being a viewer? What's the difference?
The good about it is that you can never relate until you're in the show. I went for an event yesterday and I ran into a friend of mine that was in the show. I think I can't remember what year she was in the show, and she was like, "Now you know what it is. Now you know what it feels like to be in the show." I'm like, "Yeah, man."
You never know. You never start like.
Nah, it's different. So that's why when I go online and people are saying, "Oh, this guy fucked up his game. Oh, this guy did this," I'm like, you guys need to get in the show and correct my game if you can. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different ball game where you're actually in the show. Like you go in with a certain mindset that you want to be this guy, you want to be that guy. It actually takes a lot for you to actually be the guy you want to be, because there are different forces in the house. When I mean forces, negative. Like, I feel like the negative energy in the house is more than the positive energy, to be honest, because people just randomly hate your guts. They hate you for no reason. They probably hate you because it feels like you're doing too much, or they hate you because, oh, this guy is dripping too much, this guy's doing this too much, so like people just randomly hate you. They hate you because they feel like, oh, you're talking to all the girls and they want to also move to the girls, so it takes a lot. So like if you're not in a game, you not relate, you cannot understand. That's what people don't get. You can't understand. I've never really been the type of guy to judge the people that have acted a certain way in the previous game, because I try to position myself and put myself in their shoes. I'm in a confined space. I'm seeing one person every day. Decisions that if made in the house, and I'm asking myself, why did you make this decision? But then again, I'm like, it kind of makes sense since you're still going to see this same person the next day and the day after, aside from if the person leaves the house. So that's why certain actions that wouldn't have happened had to happen for one person to leave the house. So yeah.
I heard your name when you said your name, Yemi, Yelisa. I saw you. I watched you. You were. Melissa had to be like, Yemi, let's go or something. Yelisa was like. Then you came to realization. Oh, really? It's us. I'm like, everybody was like, how? I literally saw you on the stage from the onset of the show. I literally saw you on the stage like, this guy is going to go far. And when I saw that, I was like, okay. So do you think that the pairing was a factor?
To be honest, I can't really say the pairing was. What I can say for sure is something about the pairing is you can have a strong person in a pair, but what I feel like you need to do is you need to try and play your game that people actually fucks with your pair, and that's what I feel like I try to do with my partner, because I know like she's super talented in the house. Like she's creative, she's smart. When we brainstorm and we think of ideas, she's very hands-on, and that's something that I really appreciate about her, and hence why I try to like show her the kind of love that I should show her as a partner, and I try to reflect showing her the same love. If you know what I mean. So like I don't know if it affected my game. I don't know, maybe I would have still if we were not paired, but I definitely have no about the pairing. I feel like there's definitely a reason why we got paired, and the fact that we got to this point in the game, there's definitely a reason why we got to this point. And if God said it was time to leave, then it was time to leave. You know what I mean? But I mean, like I can beat my chest and say, like we're like one of the most interesting pairs in the house. Like
to a point, people are so in love with Yemi. Yemi is such a gentleman, such an amazing character, such a human being, because he would show his emotions. If you were angry, you would be angry, and if you needed, I loved your conversations, the way you handled the topics, the way you